evening. This is Gucci LaFleur reporting live with Ken 369 News to bring y'all this breaking story. So, Coach Almighty of Illinois University is currently being sued for $420 million. Damn. But we finna slide into the courtroom so y'all can check it out.
My name is Judge Camille Terry, and we are here to determine whether Coach Almighty is held negligent for various heinous acts. Excuse this book, guys. I just recently passed the bar, so I'll probably be trying to look through this book to determine her negligence. So what determines negligence? Determining negligence. Did you indeed have a legal duty to the injured party in this situation?
No.
Did you fail to fulfill this duty?
No.
Was there injury to the party to whom you owed the duty?
Possibly.
Did your failure to fulfill the duty cause the injury?
Never.
All these questions must be answered yes for you to be found negligent.
Hey, I'm innocent, boy.
The first duty in which you are being held negligent for is properly planning the activity. Among your essential duties, it is to teach the skill of the sport in the correct progression. Avoid teaching advanced skills too quickly just because a few of the better players are ready. Practicing advanced skills can be very dangerous, and you can be determined negligent if you don't follow reasonable progression. Here is the video of you not following these duties.
We're going to do legs today. We all want to do legs.
Let's go.
Accurately with the footsteps and all.
We know how to do that.
Are you sure?
We can let go.
All right, let me see it. Let's see it. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
In this video, you progressed the layup drill too quickly. What you could have done was to make sure that your players could correctly do a layup before you advanced to layups with contact. Duty number 2, provide proper instruction. It is your duty to provide proper instruction. You have a duty to teach technical and tactical skills correctly and thoroughly so athletes are not injured and their actions do not injure others. Here is a video of you not providing proper instruction. Cue the video.
So today I'm going to teach you all how we set screens here at Illinois University, okay? So Des and I are teammates. You are defending Des on the ball, and I'm going to set the screen. I'm going to demonstrate how we do so, all right? That's all you pay attention. All right. Call. Make sure the teammate know you set the screen. There we go. That's how we do it.
In this video, you taught your players the incorrect way to perform a screen. Instead, you could have broken down step-by-step instruction to avoid any potential injury to your players and the opponents. Duty number 3, warn of inherent risk. It is your duty to inform your players of all risks associated with the sport, which you failed to do. Cue the video.
Well, welcome to Illinois University. Proud to have you all as part of my program. It's the beginning of our season, so I just want to let you all know that there is no risk at all playing basketball here at Illinois University.
What you could have done was inform your players of the risk involved, remind them repeatedly of these risks, and having them sign participation agreements. Duty number 4, provide a safe physical environment. As a coach, you are responsible for regularly and thoroughly inspecting the facility. It is your duty to notice hazards and do what you can to reduce their risk. In this video, you neglected to provide a safe physical environment. Cue the video.
Alright, fellas. Today in practice, we're going to work on some scrimmaging. Got an odd number of players here, so we're going to bust it in between one. Everybody want to bust it?
I got it.
Alright, go ahead.
What you should have done was inspect the practice facility. In doing so, you would have seen the shooting gun and removed it to avoid any injury. Duty number 5, provide adequate and proper equipment. Your duty is to provide your players with adequate and proper equipment, as well as explaining how to use this equipment. Along with that, it is your duty to ensure that all equipment is functioning properly, which you failed to do. Cue the video.
Alright, Rehab, I noticed your shooting is a bit subpar. So what I need from you is we're gonna hook up to the shooting gun and I need you to get some shots up, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Don't disappoint me.
Go. Let me know when that gun's hooked up.
Alright, we ready?
To fulfill this duty, you should have inspected the shooting gun to make sure that it was properly working, which would have minimized the risk of injury to your player due to the flying balls.
Flying balls. Good evening. I'm Judge Montana filling in for Judge Camille. You know, it's 420. Who knows what she's out there doing? But anyway, let's get back to duty number 6. Matching your players appropriately. As a coach, you have the duty of matching your players in a way that minimizes the risks that may come to them. In this video, you inappropriately matched your players, which led to the ankle injury of a poor young soul. Cue the very tragic footage.
Since the first minute workout, we're gonna have so good thing you got up, but
I'm back.
we're gonna have Des and Alexis do one-on-one and see how this goes. They a little bit more evenly matched, maybe. You'll be okay. Just put this on.
In order to have fulfilled this duty, you should have paired that young lady with someone a little bit less skilled so that she didn't end up injured and embarrassed.
Duty number 7, evaluate athletes for injury or incapacity. You have 3 important responsibilities to fulfill this duty. You must ensure that an athlete's health is satisfactory for participation in your sport at the beginning of the season. You must determine whether an illness or injury during practice or competition is sufficiently threatening that participation should be stopped. You must ensure that an injured athlete is ready to return to play. Duty number 9, provide appropriate emergency assistance. You have a duty to provide or secure appropriate medical assistance for injured athletes you coach. If medical assistance is not immediately available, you have a duty to provide appropriate first aid. Cue the video.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need to condition, let's go. Let's go. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Come on, Antonio.
Oh, that ass for kicking in? You need this inhaler?
Come on,
You
Antonio.
better come on. This albuterol is A1. Oh, snap.
Go check on him. What you got there?
He dead. You better be dead. You dead. Come on.
not take responsibility by providing immediate medical assistance. Instead, you decided to taunt the player by withholding the asthma pump. You could have corrected this by giving him his asthma pump and performing proper CPR. Duty number 8, supervise the activity closely. It is your duty to supervise any activity so you can see and hear what is happening. You are expected to be immediately accessible to the activity and be able to oversee the entire program, alert to conditions that may be dangerous to players and to take action to protect them, and able to react immediately and appropriately to emergency. In this video, you did not provide and supervise the activity closely. Cue the video.
Gentlemen, you know what this is?
What's that, Coach?
It's a ball. You know what this is? Yeah. Yeah. This is the blood of my past players that didn't make it this far. Okay? This drill is called Ball is Life. Y'all are gonna play one-on-one. Loser dies. Pretty much. So, I'm gonna let y'all play. I got some business to attend to. But when I come back, somebody's gonna die. Good day.
Instead of leaving the players to play a one-on-one unsupervised that resulted in an overly aggressive behavior, you should have stayed to supervise the game so that any potential dangerous situation could have been prevented.
Judge Tanner back at it again with the clownery. Duty number 10, protect against physical and psychological harm from others. It is your duty to protect your athletes from physical and psychological harm from others. As shown in the video, you verbally abuse your players by calling them fat, and then you grab one of your players by the collar, which is a gross violation of this duty.
Mm-hmm.
So, team, we called this meeting today because I just noticed that y'all getting fat.
What's up with that?
It is in the middle of the season.
How, Coach?
Look at this. Look. Hold on. Look at this. That's too much. That's too much.
We're going to have to make some changes here because this is ridiculous. You guys are athletes. You should not be gaining weight like this.
What?
What?
What do you guys suggest?
What? The fat got your tongue?
What do you suggest, Coach?
First of all, this is the reason why we losing. We
Yes,
are
get
0.
up and down the court.
We are 0 for 22. Do you want me to lose my job?
No, Coach.
That's what I thought. We gonna do better. You know what? Matter of fact, we about to go run some more. Get your asses up. Let's go.
Nothing, Coach.
Chaz.
Boy, I'm not gonna play with you.
To have fulfilled this duty, you should have found a way to address your players' weight gain so that it didn't attempt to lower their self-esteem. Also, you should have stopped your assistant coach from being verbally abusive to your players. That's your duty.
Should you continue coaching, you should take Kinesiology 369 at U of I, Chambana, and read up on the risk management process, which includes 4 steps. Step 1, identify the risk. Step 2, evaluate the risk. Step 3, select an approach to manage the risk. Step 4, implement the approach. By doing this, you won't find yourself being sued for gross negligence. After further review, we have found Coach Almighty guilty of all violations of all 10 legal duties as a coach, and determined that she would be negligent as a result. You are ordered to pay $420 million to all of the students. I'm so sorry.